This pound dollar trade is still open. We are on trading view. This trade is in progress. Most important is to see how I took this trade and finally how I managed this one for better result. We have 200 pips in target and a 6.6 risk to reward ratio trade. Before we talk about entry, we need context. My strategy is simplified market structure plus triangular moving average indicator. What I need for a trade setup: 1. Price direction, 2. Area of interest, 3. Entry plus stop loss plus take profit, and finally a trade management system. Now let's move on chart. This strategy is very well known, but very few people understand how to read the structures correctly and identify the high probability direction. For this trade I used two structures, a main structure and a secondary structure. My main structure is weekly structure and I'm using week time frame for this structure. You can see high, low, high, low, high, low and high. After this high we expect a pullback. So right now we have our direction. We are looking on day time frame. Doesn't matter the time frame you are using because the structure is the same, just with more details. Even the structure is the same, using different time frame give us different details, more or less details. In this weekly structure we can see a secondary for our structure, this one. And here we can observe that the last move is an impulse, and after the impulse we expect a pullback. This pullback, and here we have the impulse. And this is the second reason why we expect a bearish move overall. Now comes a very important question. How do you know that this impulse has reached saturation? We'll make zoom in a smaller secondary structure and I'll use 30 minutes, 1 hour or 2 hour for more details. In this case I'm using the 1 hour time frame because it gives me the details I need to see the secondary structures. After I see this shift, it's very clear for me that the impulse of the 4-hour structure or weekly structures has reached the saturation. Basically, right now I have direction that is bearish, which means sell trades. We are looking for sell trades in a pullback, so that makes a counter trend trade. After I see this high, I can see that this impulse broke this low and create a new break of structure right here. And because of that, right now I'm looking for our area of interest. And we are looking for the last opposite move before the impulse. Impulse that most of the time is the cause for a break of structure or a shift. We have multiple choices. You have this one, or we have this one right here. The difference is that first one, that is a safe area of interest, so actually you can't miss, or it's very hard to miss a trade, give me a very bad risk to reward ratio. But second one, this area, give me a better risk to reward ratio. But of course there is a risk that this area will be missed and I can miss the trade. On 5 minutes chart we can see this is the last opposite move before the impulse. So this is the last bullish move before the bearish impulse. It's about the move, not about the candle. Remember that. Basically I set my entry below the area of interest and stop loss near the end of the area of interest. However, the most common setup is entry below and stop loss above, but this is only a personal choice. Take profit is just below this low right here, because we expect, if the price continue bearish, create a new break of structure. As you can see, that already happened as we talk. And finally, trade management. First, when price hit 2 risk reward, I took half of the position as partial profit, but when price hit 2 risk reward also broke this low, so I put the stop loss right here in this moment I have a lower risk after I see price broke this low and create a new breakout structure. I put my stop loss above this high, and when I see this new breakout structure right here, I put my stop loss above this high. And right now I just wait to see my final take profit hit. My initial target was 6.6 risk to reward and around 200 pips in profit, but I choose to take a partial profit at 2 risk reward, half of the position, so that means for me 1 risk reward secure. Means that right now I have just 1 plus 3.3 equal with 4.3 risk to reward ratio. A total with 4.3 risk to reward and around 130 pips. That's everything for this trade. Hope you learn from this breakdown. See you next video.